My name is Mary Ellen Callahan, and it is my privilege to serve as the Vice Chairperson of the Board of Trustees here at the University of Pittsburgh. Board and Compensation Chairperson Tom Richards has asked me to chair this meeting today on his behalf. The meeting of the Compensation Committee will now come to order. As a preliminary announcement, this meeting has been duly advertised as a public meeting in accordance with the Sunshine Act and is therefore open to members of the public as observers. Actual participation in the meeting is limited to the members of the committee and to those the committee has invited in advance to take part. Due to the restrictions in place in response to the COVID-19 pandemic, this meeting is being streamed on YouTube and is also being recorded. The recording will be made available via the Board of Trustees website later this week. As was announced, a quorum of voting members of the Compensation Committee is present for the transaction of business at today's meeting. The minutes of the February 26, 2021 public meeting of the Compensation Committee were circulated in advance of today's meeting and are included in the meeting materials. May I have a motion to approve the minutes?
I'll move.
Move it.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Thank you. Any questions or comments? All those in favor say aye.
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 Any opposed? Thank you. The minutes as circulated stand approved. At the June 25th annual meeting of the Board of Trustees, Rosalind E. Jones was elected to serve as Secretary of the Board of Trustees, effective July 1st, 2021. As is permissible under the Sunshine Act, the committee convened an executive session for the purpose of discussing the compensation for Ms. Jones. However, no action was taken at that meeting. I would now like to call upon Chancellor Gallagher to present his compensation recommendation for Ms. Jones. Chancellor?
Great, thank you, Mary Ellen, and hello to the committee. Yeah, this is an update following a couple of steps. So Roz was brought to the university in December of 2020 as Vice Chancellor and Deputy Secretary of the Board of Trustees. Following Kathy Humphrey's departure to become president of Chatham University, Carlow University, excuse me, sorry, Chatham. We made a number of changes, including the change to move Roz into the Secretary of the Board. As a reminder, the full board voted and approved her selection as an officer of the university and as Secretary of the Board of Trustees at the June meeting. And we noted at that time that this moved her as a covered officer and that we would follow with this meeting to establish her salary. And I should note that this would be retroactive to July 1 at the date of that selection. Following our normal process, we evaluated both external peer groups and internal market and have made a recommendation of her salary in this position being established at $250,000 per year. That falls well within the internal pay compensation for that group and is consistent with the market data, although I should note that the market data in that area was noisy and we took that into account. So with that, Madam Chair, I would move to this group that the committee accept the recommendations that are included in the attached resolution.
Thank you very much, Chancellor Gallagher. Do I have a second for the Chancellor's motion?
Second.
Any questions or comments? All those in favor say aye.
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 Any opposed? Thank you. The resolution stands approved. Is there any new business to come before this committee? Hearing none, I want to thank the committee for attending, and at this time, the meeting is adjourned. Thank you.
Thank you all.